All they wanted to do was leave.
Who is that?
And they killed them.
They got us trapped in here like animals.
Let's just do what we have to do to get out of here.
I'll run it till my heart stops.
I run this compound.
We must follow the rule of the house.
I run it.
You don't think this is paradise?
I run it.
There's a car in the back.
What car?
Run it. Stop.
Go! I'm tired!
All right, Ruthless fans, look, as you know, the promo for the season 2B episodes dropped over the weekend. Like, we had gotten like a teaser promo, which was mainly just scenes from season 2A, and then we got like a 30-second promo which had more flashback scenes as opposed to new scenes, and then they freaking dropped a almost like what, a minute and 42-second promo. I cannot play the entire thing at once or I will get copyright. So I played part of it at the beginning of the video. I'm doing this introduction, then I want to play another part. I'll talk some more and then play another part. So just know, even though the trailer has been chopped up into pieces, I will leave a link in the comment section to the BET YouTube channel. You can watch the entire trailer at once. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Watch the entire trailer at once through their video and then come back to do, the breakdown here, because again, I am not trying to get copyright claimed on this dang video. So just know the show is coming back Thanksgiving, November 25th. We're getting 3 episodes. So let's go to the next part of the promo.
I have a prophecy.
They're putting drugs in the food.
You know that's the plan.
We are all dead. Do you understand?
I need to get these people safe.
The cartel launders money through our operation.
Millions of dollars running through this place.
What happens when the cartel comes looking for their money?
They're gonna come here and kill us.
My back against the wall. I come out standing tall.
We all want to leave.
Did I not provide for you? Did I not give you paradise? You will be punished.
And I gotta say, the promo looks pretty intense. It looks like a lot of things are going down at the compound, and it makes it seem like things are finally going to spice up as opposed to repetitiveness every single episode with the characters. But yeah, I have 2 full pages of notes. I've tried my best to kind of put things together as best I can to determine the fates of certain characters, because I truly feel like we're going to get some death, or as Godfrey said in that one Vlad TV interview while mimicking Bill Cosby, consequences and repercussions. It looks like we're going to get some true follow-up to storylines they've been building up for quite a while in the series. So I will say this much. Remember the Oval Season 2 dipped its toe a lot into the Ruthless storyline. However, we didn't see that many characters. I mean, you can count on one hand the number of Ruthless characters we saw in the Oval, and then it's like, wait a minute, well, where we left Ruthless off back in June or July, what about all these other characters? What are they up to? And let's get to the next part of the promo.
You will be cleansed.
Time to prepare the punch.
To the highest.
Angry is violent.
I run it.
This whole place will be violent.
Okay, and that should be the entire promo. Like I said, I highly recommend going to watch the entire promo at once and then come back to this timestamp for the breakdown. But yeah, I do feel like we're going to see a lot of action and a lot of payoff, and unfortunately a lot of death. So like I said, I got 2 pages of notes, so there's going to be some page flipping here and there. I apologize, but got to do what I got to do. So before moving forward in the promo, assuming I have not already said this already, this is my 19th recording today in a row, so I might be off my game. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Also hit subscribe as we get closer to 190,000 subscribers on the channel. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel, because we're almost at 40% watch time. I checked it last night. We're at like 37 right now, and that really makes me hopeful that by the end of the month we'll be over 50% subscriber watch time on the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. So let's get into it, folks. Now, the promo starts off with Ruth and Tally. It looks like they're picking vegetables from the garden. And Tally asks, who's that? Because it looks like Ruth uncovers a dead body. And remember, This is flashing back to when Ruth was telling Melinda all they wanted to do was leave, and they killed them. Now remember, the people who tried to escape through the hole in the fence were, found by Clark and some of the other members, and they were held captive until the Highest came out there and basically bashed their skulls in like, human piñatas. And it was later mentioned by, I think, the Elder Mother that, they'll bury the bodies of the traitors in the garden to be good fertilizer. And from there, that's how Ruth and Tally found the bodies there. So, we have a voiceover from Lacey saying they have us trapped in here like animals. Keep in mind that this promo, despite being as long as it is, really is comprised of elements from the previous 2 promos we've already received. A bunch of flashbacks and callback scenes and dialogue from Season 2A, as well as the handful of new scenes we got in the previous trailer. Ruth is talking to Tally, just saying, let's just do what we have to do in order to get out of here. And then, of course, we had the flashback of when Daikon catches Melinda spying on him and Ruth, and then brings her to the Elder Mother about her phone. And then, of course, you have Elder Mother revealing this is all a plan to infiltrate the sheriff's office. And Daikon's like, I run this compound. And then, we see him screaming, ah! So from there, there's a moment where I believe Zane is in the kitchen with Ruth and Tally talking about the car in the back, Lilo's car. And Tally's like, what car? And we also see, Clark walking around, and it looks like, Paula and Lacey are ducking and dodging like a video game, trying to get trying not to be detected. And they hop in the car, and Paula's like, go! And Lacey's like, I can't get it to work. And then that's when they're caught. It looks like, I think Daikon hits Paula on the hood of the car, and it looks like, Lacey, who's being held by Clark. Daikon is about to strike her, but Oliver, grabs his arm to prevent him from doing it, and he looks back shocked like, what the hell? What? So from there, we have the Elder Mother, not the main, not Marva, the main Elder Mother, but the one she always talks to. Basically the one who runs the trailer. I think it's the yellow trailer, the one that Paula, Lacey, Zane, Joan, and Tally are in, because they have the doors and windows locked at night due to the fact that the red trailer, I think, is the one where the escapees went out and then they got killed, and the Elder Mother, that trailer was punished because people escaped. So the Elder Mother of their trailer and Paula and Lacey are in the punishment trailer, and it looks like Lacey chokes, strangles, and kills her. And then there's a moment where Daikon comes in. It looks like he's examining the body. And during that, Paula picks up a chair, and I think she hits Daikon across the back of the head and causes him to go unconscious. And then there's a moment where it looks like Paula and Lacey are, crying and holding each other. And then from there, it looks like they try to escape the punishment trailer. And there's another scene where it looks like Clark is kicking a door open, like he's looking for something. And it leads to another part of the compound where it looks like, a bunch of doors and whatnot. Now, something to make note of is the fact that, Daikon eventually gets up and groans because, I think this is after he got knocked out, since you see the chair on the floor and the Elder Mother is dead or strangled or unconscious there too. So obviously it looks like Lacey and Paula escaped. Now there's another moment where Lacey is I think behind a door or back into a corner, and she's looking back crying. I'm guessing Clark catches them and deals with Paula, and that's why Lacey is upset. Now what happens to Lacey after that, I do not know, but all I know is shit's getting dark. So from there, we have, look, there are a lot of notes here, guys. There are a lot of scenes. Elder Mother does a voiceover. We must follow the rules of the highest. And then we have her chuckling, in regards to the one scene where Melinda tells her the good news about how things are going with Poke. And speaking of Melinda and Poke, there's a moment where it looks like she's at Poke's house, and it looks like Poke is trying to restrain her because, remember, the sheriff revealed to Poke that, the girl he's been messing around with is a Rakadushi member, and it looks like he's trying to restrain her. She grabs a knife and stabs him. Now, going back to the compound, it looks like they're in the highest trailer, and Melinda looks a bit uneasy and shaken up in front of Andrew. And I'm thinking maybe this is after the whole, hey, I killed the officer and I made it back to the compound. I'm freaking out. Now what do I do? Now, there's a moment where she's in front of the highest, and it looks like she falls in front of the highest feet. I think in that scene, you have the highest, Melinda, who just fell down at his feet because she worships this guy. You have Elder Mother, and you have Daikon. And I think Andrew's in the scene too, or he comes in later, but I know the highest without his shirt on in the same lighting is this scene. Now, I don't know what happens, but I think River is telling Joan in the voiceover that when he is angry, he is violent. And then I think later on, Joan says, this whole place will be violent. And then you had that moment where Paula hits Daikon with the chair. But I think that the highest punches Daikon, and he puts his hand on the Elder Mother's shoulder, and she looks very uneasy about it because she knows he's angry. And then there's a moment where she could barely pull herself together. She's telling Ruth, it's time to prepare the punch. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Because, you know, when it comes to the punch, maybe it's to soothe the highest, because Elder Mother knows to give the highest certain meals in order to quell his rage when he's mad. So I don't know what's going on here, but it looks pretty intense. So it looks like there's a moment where the Rakadushi are all having a meeting because, you know, like I think the highest is talking to Andrew when he says, what he says, I have a prophecy. And as a result, you know, they're all gathered at Pavilion. The highest sitting at the front. They're all chanting, you know, we are the Raku. So Tally, well, actually, it looks like the highest is looking through the crowd, and there's a moment where it looks like he points out to Tally, and Tally stands up and says, we all want to leave. And then the highest like, did I not provide for you? Did I not give you paradise? You will be punished. You will be cleansed. And then it looks like there's a moment where the next scene, Tally isn't there anymore, and Ruth is looking sad. So it looks like, you know, Tally's taken away. And Tally's talking to Ruth saying, you know, everyone here is brainwashed and I have no one. And Ruth is like, you have me. And then there's a moment where it looks like Andrew has his head in his head in his hands. And of course, the flashback of when he sees William in bed dead after he killed him. And the highest, you know, decorated him up because he was the boy. Then, of course, we have the flashback of when the shooter went into Sarah's house and allegedly shot her dead in her own shower. But I do feel like we're leading up to Tally escaping the compound and then going to Nancy's house. So it looks like Tally's escape, which is a full season late by now, is finally going to happen. But Daikon is actually taking a moment to talk to the highest as he's meditating, saying, we have one small issue. And then Andrew's talking to Daikon saying, she's plotting to kill the highest. But then the screen changes to Elder Mother chuckling, but I don't know who is he referring to. Is it Tally, Melinda, the Elder Mother, Ruth? I don't know. But from there, speaking of Tally, we have the moment where, you know, again, this is a flashback where Yancey is grabbing her through the window, but then another scene has Tally talking to Oliver saying they're putting drugs in the food, and then there's a moment where we see her on that bus with Yancey and he's eating a big bowl of food that she gave him, and I think it's safe to say that food is drugged and it's probably enough to make him overdose and die. That way, you know, he will leave her alone. Now from there, yeah, like I said before, the highest is talking to somebody in his trailer and he's saying, you don't think this is paradise? And then at the very end, he's talking to either Daikon or Andrew, I don't know who it is. He's like, I love the chaos. But towards the end, you know, panic ensues because one minute you have Ruth kind of like in a fast-paced walk with Andrew talking to him, and then we see her run over to River, and you know, River is getting it in this promo because everybody's telling him, like, you know, shut up. So Ruth is saying, River's like talking to Ruth about, you know, that's the plan. And Ruth is like, we are all dead. Do you understand? Because in the promo, in another part, Joan is telling Ruth in the money trailer the whole thing about the money laundering and how the cartel runs millions through the compound and they're the ones who give us money to even have this compound to begin with. So Ruth asks what happens, or what happens when the cartel comes to look for their money. And the highest is like talking to Andrew, they're going to come here to kill us. So I wonder if this means they find out Lilo is dead. We got a brief scene of Brian in his car, the sheriff's vehicle, saying, I need to keep these people safe. And we have a non-speaking role of him in the office at the FBI headquarters with Mac. But other than that, I just want to double check my notes here. Okay, my first page of notes is complete. I covered everything. And the second page here, yeah, the elder mother who's probably about to get killed by Lacey. She's like, to the highest! And that's about it. Yeah, I think I covered everything there is to cover about this promo. So let me know, are you excited for the return of Ruthless on Thanksgiving? I know I will not be watching this show on Thanksgiving because family, nope, no, they don't need to walk in when I'm watching this show. All right, guys, so the 25th, I'll probably look between the 25th, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I had the videos up in a reasonable amount of time. I try to slow down during the holidays because it's the holiday season and it's 3 episodes at once, not just one. But let me know, are you excited for the return of Ruthless? If you are, leave a purple heart in the comment section below and say we are the Rock Coup. So there we go. Yeah, full trailer, comment section below. Hope you enjoyed the breakdown. Like and subscribe, and if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.